So does the idea of having a very structured schedule scare you to death and make you want to run for the hills? Well, if it does, that's probably the very reason you never have work-life balance. So let's dig into this topic and let me tell you how to change everything with your schedule. So I get it. I'm a creative, and trust me, for years I was so anti-schedule. It felt like a straitjacket to put my time and my to-do list in little blocks, whether it was on a paper schedule or on the computer. I just was having none of it. I even had an employee or a team member one time who was like, let me just do it for you. I promise it'll change everything. And I was like, absolutely not. You will not control me. You will not put me in a box. But here's the thing. Every time that I looked at my to-do list and the massive amount of things that I wasn't accomplishing, I went into like an overwhelmed spiral. It freaked me out. And I finally succumbed to this idea of giving a schedule a try. So let me tell you what that could look like for you, because it changed everything for me, especially my work-life balance. So work-life balance, it's great in theory, right? And so often we're striving to have more of it. But if you're like me as a business owner, so often work really takes over more of your time than the life piece. And yeah, we all want more time with our family and to relax and to do things that are on our bucket list, not just our to-do list. I'm with you. But it's a lot easier than you may think if you're willing to embrace this idea of using a schedule in a really structured way. So hang with me here. Don't check out yet, creative, because I know this might want to make you scream, but give it a try. And here's going to be the easiest way to do that, okay? So number one, you need to know that everything on your to-do list is going to take at least 50% more time than you think it will. So those 99 things that are living on there right now could take you an eternity to complete. But the way you really get a handle on how much time you need to do all that stuff is you really start to enter it into a digital calendar in blocks. And so don't just say work all day on Wednesday, but literally step by step what you're going to do in maybe 30 to 60 minute, possibly 90-minute increments all day. You're going to become really aware of how much you're trying to do and that you don't have enough time in the day or the week or the month that you're trying to cram it all in. So that's the first step. It's awareness, and it's going to blow your mind. The second part is when you really start to analyze it, how many of those things are work that you're putting in your calendar and how many of them are life? How many of them are the things you want to do more of and that you really enjoy? The way I figure this out is I color code everything in my calendar. So yeah, I'm a color girl, I'm a designer. I love to see things in pretty bright colors, but the beauty of this is that one glance at my calendar, I can see if I'm overworking in a week, or I can see if I need more downtime, because it's all in there color coded exactly by category. Really cool, right? And then the last thing I want you to think about is, as creatives, as free spirits, a lot of times we do more what we feel like doing instead of what we're supposed to be doing. So when you're having a schedule run your day, you can see exactly what you're going to accomplish from the time you start to the time you wrap up and go home with your family. So what I love to do is make sure that I have at least 6 45-minute sprints of hard work that has a finished product or a deliverable at the end. Because if I can have those sprints of work during the day, I can close the book on it at the end of the evening and know that I've accomplished enough and I can start again tomorrow. So this idea of scheduling and time management is such an important one, in my opinion, that I dedicate an entire month in my DesignYou coaching program just to this topic. Plus, we touch on it in all the other months and all my course content inside DesignYou. So if you want a deep dive in this because you feel like you're one of the worst offenders of managing your time and your work-life balance, then join me in my DesignYou coaching program. So to get more information, check out the comments below, and thanks so much for watching this episode.